Welcome to winter snow camping with Jason and Denise. Before we venture on any farther, he's walking up the road to see if there's any more sketchy spots. If it seems like it's still sketchy, we'll probably turn around and find a different road.
Like a little pullout that I think we can back into for the night. But after this, the trail curves and goes straight up the mountain, and it's got a lot of tree cover. So there's a ton of snow. It's about 3 or 4 feet deep, and it's soft. So it's gonna be fun trying to get through it. So we can let's just camp here for the night, and then we can head down to Bicycle tomorrow.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Whee! Come on, come on, come on.
It's camper, man.
Fingers crossed. Buckle up. Oh man. Come on. We're so close.
It's like a towing a giant anchor.
I know.
This thing normally wouldn't struggle at all in this. With this freaking anchor behind us.
That thing.
That thing.
So this is where we are staying tonight. It's on the side of the road we got stuck on, but it's just for the night before it gets dark, and then tomorrow we're gonna find a real campsite.
Still a little early in the season.
Yeah.
The snow is like, I bet it's probably 3 or 4 feet deep right there.
Yep. We're used to, we don't have a lot of experience for Washington snow camping. We're used to Oregon, where the snow doesn't get as deep and it melts a little bit sooner in the year, but
I think we don't know a lot of other places to go.
yeah, we also don't know where to go around here, so that's all part of the fun. Abby likes the snow. she looks like a little bunny.
If we didn't have if we didn't have the camper, and we just went back to the tent, like that's real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that camper's just heavy.
It's just like, cause snow camping is like one of my favorite things in the world, but it's a catch-22, right? Because like you're so much more comfortable in the camper, but you also can't get as many places.
Yep.
It's a tough trade-off.
Yep. We could, I don't know, get a rooftop for winter,
That's what
and then
I'm
in the summer have the camper.
Yeah, I think once we get our carport situation figured out.
So not only did we get stuck getting up here, but we also found out that the batteries that power the whole camper, fridge, lights, everything, weren't getting charged. And so we have very limited battery left. So our lights are super, super dim. Our little fridge cooler thingy isn't staying cold. So thankfully it's not summertime. And on top of that, we've had a lot of pretty heavy rain lately, and it looks like somehow water got into the window and we have some water damage. And because of the water damage, there seems to be a short, and this light here keeps turning on by itself. So that's gonna be fun at night trying to sleep. So I think I have this little headband here. I'm gonna just wrap it around it to block the light. So off to a great start. However, with everything that has gone wrong so far, it's not all that bad because we are very spoiled to have this camper to keep us comfy. We're surrounded by amazing views. And best part, I wouldn't survive if we didn't have this. Seriously. I am not a cold dweller. We have our little diesel heater, so at least we have heat. What are you doing? Let's see if we can get out of here without getting stuck. We did it. We made it out alive. And on to our next spot, and hopefully we don't get stuck this time. Well, that sucks. Got a plan B, whatever that is. We don't really have one.
After encountering several road closures, we finally found a passable route. To avoid any unexpected obstacles with the truck, we decided to hike a couple of miles up the road first to scout the path ahead. The road looked clear, so we hiked back for the truck, leaving the camper behind, just in case we ran into another obstacle. It's much easier to turn around or back out without it attached. Just when we thought things were going as planned, we ran into yet another obstacle. No.
You're stuck.
I don't like this. We're gonna tip over.
Oh my God. There's plenty of action happening right now. So now our winch is bound up somehow. Oh man. I think he's try to back out. There we go. Hopefully. Ooh. Oh, thank God. So it's a fine mess you've gotten us into. This is what we were stuck in. Yeah, like he said, it's pretty much a wall. It doesn't look nearly as bad on camera, of course, but it's probably almost to my waist. That's how deep it is. And I'm tall, so... Well, we might just have to find an actual campground tonight. And first we have this bound up winch to...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop the bumper, I think.
Oh my god.
That's alright.
I'm starting to think you do these things on purpose, so we
Why
just
in
have...
the world would I do that?
Because it adds to the adventure.
Oh, I guess so. Totally my fault. I was a little too eager to get on the gas. I should have just let the winch do the work. I think what happened is I was trying to give it just a little bit of gas to get it over that hump. It was enough to let the line get stuck under the winch coil, and then that bound it up, and then went down. I'll figure it out when we get home.
Yeah.
That's alright, we're out.
We're out.
It's all good.
It did what it had to do for a minute. Thank you, Mr.
It at
Tree.
least got us like pointed in the right direction.
Thank you,
'Cause,
Tree.
like, we were like bound up in there. There was no way I was gonna get out of there.
Yeah, we were able to loosen up enough to roll back and get out. All right, what is this? Third time's a charm. So maybe we'll find something up here.
We finally found a passable road that led us to a beautiful Riverside campsite.
Is mine?
Yep. Oh my gosh. How many stars?
It's a solid 3.
What? I worked hard on that. Push you in that river. Sit down. Down.
With full bellies and no more obstacles to tackle, we spent the rest of the evening watching wildlife and unwinding by the fire.
morning. It's very, very cold this morning. Everything is covered in ice. It is pretty though. The sun is trying to make its way out. Oh, you can see back there. Anyway, yeah, this has been a great trip. Despite our rough start, it was actually ended up being worth it. We found this beautiful, beautiful spot. We were able to just kind of unplug and unwind and be out here and enjoy things. Get our mind off of stress of regular life. Anyway, we're just going to take it easy this morning. No rush to get out of here. We're only about 2.5 hours from home. Anyway, enjoy our coffee and enjoy this beautiful morning. Jason did say he wanted specifically diner pancakes, so we might stop somewhere and find that for him. We do have stuff here that I brought to make some, but he was like, I don't want to cook and clean. Yeah, you're right. I don't either. So, let's see what we can find out there.
She's a soccer dog.
The 59er Diner is a classic retro-style diner just outside of Leavenworth, Washington. Known for its vintage charm, it serves up hearty comfort food from burgers and fries to their legendary milkshakes. It's a popular stop for travelers passing through the Cascade Mountains, whether you're craving a nostalgic meal or just need a break from the road. We couldn't resist stopping in to grab Jason the pancakes he'd been craving, and they definitely didn't disappoint. One of my favorite things about the 59er Diner was actually the restroom. It's a fun throwback to the hair, cosmetics, and beauty rituals of the 50s and 60s, filled with vintage decor and nostalgic touches. Before heading out, we couldn't resist grabbing one of their famous milkshakes for the road. And let me tell you, I can definitely see why they sold nearly 62,000 of them last year. Creamy, rich, and perfectly nostalgic, it was the perfect way to end our trip. Thank you so much for joining us on this wild and fun adventure. If you haven't already, it would mean the world to us if you subscribed, hit that thumbs up, and shared this video. See you next time as we continue exploring the beauty of the Pacific Northwest.